Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel where we have over 40,000 subscribers. We cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the asset class. And we got some bullish news for you today. So hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, JP Morgan has put out some positive statements around Bitcoin. The tide is turning. We are seeing more institutions are getting into the market, and those who were against Bitcoin and crypto are now changing their tune. So JP Morgan says Bitcoin just took its first test and got mostly positive results. And the article is from Bloomberg Crypto here, referencing this information. Bloomberg, makes you pay to view their website. So the title of the article was JP Morgan says Bitcoin crash survival shows it has staying power. That's positive news, positive sentiments to me, guys. So once again, Bloomberg makes me pay, so I have to use another site. So they're saying it has positive staying power. And it says here, if Bitcoin were a student, you could think of it as maybe having entered middle school by now, given its age. Maybe also it just took its first test. And according to JP Morgan Chase & Co., it got mostly positive results. Very interesting. In March, Bitcoin, like many other areas of the market, underwent a stretch of severe disruption as world economies started to shut down and investors fled riskier assets due to the coronavirus outbreak. But Bitcoin emerged relatively unscathed. According to the report from the bank titled Cryptocurrency Takes Its First Stress Test, Digital Gold, Pride, or something in between. Wait a minute. I thought Jamie Dimon said Bitcoin's a scam. You're going to lose your money and all that junk. And they tried to stop people from investing in Bitcoin years ago. Smoke and mirrors. Remember, they were building their own crypto, JPM coin. All along the way, Jamie Dimon putting out FUD, telling the public, forget about Bitcoin. It's crap. But I personally believe, have been accumulating. And we saw just a month ago, they started offering banking services to crypto exchanges, Coinbase and Gemini. So what's happening here? Are they all of a sudden waking up to, oh, crypto's great? No. They have accumulated and now they're starting to change the narrative, right? Jamie Dimon's not saying anything. Now the analysts, and they're putting out reports and they're doing this and they're talking about it. And guess what's coming next? I'm telling you guys, start offering it up to the clients because this is the new asset class. And we see Grayscale, we see Fidelity, we see bakkt and the parent company Intercontinental Exchange, TD Ameritrade, A16Z, Anderson Horowitz, and many more. I can name them. Pensions, hedge funds are all getting in. The writing's on the wall here. So let me give you some additional details. That cryptocurrencies largely survived the madness of March suggests longevity as an asset class. That's all I need to hear, guys. This is music to my ears. We've been saying it for years. I've been in the market since 2016. And now JP Morgan, look at where we're at. It's changing their tune. And I'm telling you, you know who's next? Goldman Sachs. They did their webinar about a month ago saying, oh, Bitcoin is not a great investment, blah, 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 bullshit, right? They are accumulating. I'm telling you guys, all these people are accumulating. They're the standard thing they've done all the years, right? Put out a narrative, go on CNBC and say, hey, don't invest in this. This is garbage. I don't agree with it. I don't think this is the right way to go. But they do the opposite. I hope you guys get that. This is about like information for the classes and information for the masses. And when you read between the lines and you see what's happening here, it's like, wow, this is what they've done to the masses who don't maybe take the time to research and read up on things like we do, right? And especially for a very young asset class like crypto. So these banks and these folks are going to take major advantage of this. So that's why be patient, hodl, and buy the dips, not financial advice. That's what I'm doing, right? I'm buying the dips, hodling, got my Ledger Nano X, everything stored up, waiting for the next bull cycle and parabolic run up to cash out, and for other bull cycles as well. These guys are holding Bitcoin and other cryptos. I would put money on it. And like I said, they tried to build their own to compete with Bitcoin, but they can't do it, right? It can't compete because it's not on the same level, and as well as other cryptos. So don't be fooled by the smoke and mirrors move. But this is big endorsement here, guys. This is the world's most successful, largest bank here, and they are putting out positive mentions about Bitcoin and the asset class. Notice what they mention. Let me repeat it for you guys. Longevity as an asset class. Please share this video with someone who's skeptical about cryptocurrencies, guys. They need to understand what's happening here. And notice they highlight digital gold as well. Who just talked about digital gold, and I covered it in my video? Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse, saying the market is going to move in the same direction as gold, or have the same growth and run up because it's digital gold. It's gold 2.0. Guys, don't miss how big this is. And speaking of Goldman Sachs, Gemini hires former Goldman Sachs exec for Asia expansion, plans to get licensed in Singapore. You are seeing people from JP Morgan, NASDAQ, different financial companies, Wall Street, getting into the crypto market. When you see things like that happening, guys, that should be a big light bulb going off in your head. Like, okay, these people see this industry, this asset class as legit. That's why they're coming in here. This is no longer what people would call a fad, or some small little thing. This is becoming big. This is going to be ingrained into the financial world. Like I said, the new asset class, the governments are on board, and I'm going to share some news here around another congressman who's bullish on Bitcoin and crypto, talking about he supports a Sandbox-Like crypto pilots at the OCC, which Brian Brooks, who worked at Coinbase, now works with Steve Mnuchin there. So he's going to help build out the digital dollar and probably push for crypto regulations. Do you see the puzzle pieces coming together here? This thing's going to be big. Let me jump back to the Gemini news. Gemini, of course, is a crypto exchange, and you got these people from Goldman Sachs and all these banks and investment companies are going to work with different crypto companies, right? Whether you're an exchange, a custodian, your hardware service, solutions, whatever it is. So crypto exchange and custodian Gemini is expanding into Asia. Months after its European expansion, the company has hired former Goldman Sachs executive in Singapore and is also planning to get licensed in the country. Gemini's trading volumes have remained very low. Its current market share is less than 1% according to the block's volume index. So I interviewed the Winklevoss twins. You guys, if you haven't seen that, check it out. They are looking to expand their services because it's becoming competitive. Competition is so healthy and great for the market, and it shows everybody's trying to grab as much of the market share as possible. You got Coinbase, and Coinbase really is on my shit list right now. Binance, Bittrex, Kraken, you have a lot, and that's great. More on-ramps, more people have the ability to go on these different exchanges around the globe and buy crypto and invest in the new asset class. So this is great news. And like I said, the government folks are getting on board slowly but surely. Yesterday, we talked about Warren Davidson's statements around Bitcoin, saying it's a great store of value. Like I said, Brian Brooks now on board with the government. This guy was at Coinbase. So the chair of FinTech Task Force, Congressman Stephen Lynch, he's a Democrat out of Massachusetts, or Maine, I should say, whichever one that is, who just introduced a bill for COVID-19 supplies to be tracked by blockchain. This guy gets it. So he goes into details why he thinks it is great that the former chief legal counsel of Coinbase, Brian Brooks, is now the acting comptroller of the currency of the OCC. Guys, the digital dollar is coming. Crypto regulations is coming. I think they will be crypto friendly when you have someone who gets it, like Brian Brooks, to talk to Mnuchin, right? So they don't kill the market. I don't think they will kill the market, but it's not as aggressive to slow the growth down. So I think big things are ahead, and the puzzle pieces are aligning here. Institutional money, big money, and the government. I hope you guys see it. And I mean, when I see positive statements coming from JP Morgan, it's such a 180 from when Jamie Dimon's like, it's a scam. Don't talk to me about that crap. But look at where we're at, guys. This is why if you've been here so long, I hope you see the contrast and the change in sentiment and mentality and talking points. These things are unfolding very quickly here, and we do have to be patient to let the market grow. So great news. Hope you guys get it. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video.